Have you ever felt like you're merely an option in someone's life, not a priority? This mindset, where the desires and needs of others consistently overshadow your own, can lead you to question your significance in their lives. Today, we address this issue directly. It's insufficient to merely feel valued. Instead, you should master the subtle art of becoming inherently attractive. This doesn't mean altering your core identity, but enhancing the wonderful person you already are. This video is transformative, especially if you've ever felt overlooked or underappreciated. We're embarking on a journey that will reshape your perception of how to be noticed, heard, and valued in every interaction. We're rewriting your narrative, one empowering rule at a time. So, set aside your cloak of invisibility and grab a pen. Bookmark this link and prepare for a transformative journey from being unnoticed background noise to becoming a uniquely recognized individual. Are you prepared? Let's begin. Rule 1. Mastering the art of mystery is your first step towards becoming memorable. By mystery, we don't imply being secretive or concealing your true self. Rather, it involves revealing who you are gradually, akin to a story unveiling one chapter at a time. This approach keeps people intrigued and eager to learn more about you. When you meet someone new and they immediately divulge every detail about themselves, there's less to discover later. But if they share fragments of their life story, goals, and thoughts over time, each interaction becomes an opportunity to uncover something exciting and new about them. We remain engaged because we're learning in increments. This concept of controlled revelation was acknowledged by Stoic philosophers. Marcus Aurelius, for instance, saw value in temperance, not revealing everything about oneself all at once. This practice of measured self-disclosure not only maintains interest but also reflects a thoughtful, considered approach to how we share ourselves with the world. Sharing your thoughts and ideas carefully and at appropriate times is key. This approach doesn't involve concealing your true self. It's about allowing others the opportunity to gradually understand and appreciate the full spectrum of your personality. Another Stoic philosopher, Seneca, once remarked that true happiness lies in enjoying the present without undue concern for the future. This philosophy is applicable to personal disclosure. There's no need to hastily divulge everything about your deepest thoughts, aspirations, or past experiences. As relationships evolve, let these details emerge naturally. The art of mystery isn't about being elusive or creating a false persona, but understanding that your life story is significant and warrants thoughtful sharing. You want to craft your character, experiences, and perspectives in a manner that engages others and makes them eager to learn more, much like an enthralling book that keeps readers anticipating the next chapter. Rule 2. Demonstrate your value. Being a priority in others' lives means showcasing your worth. This isn't about arrogance or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about recognizing your uniqueness and importance, just like everyone else, and affirming that your presence is a valuable addition to someone's life. Consider that easily accessible things are often undervalued, while those that are less attainable are treasured more. Embody this principle by respecting and valuing yourself in your actions and lifestyle. People will recognize and respect your worth accordingly. Marcus Aurelius, the wise Stoic philosopher, said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Recognizing your own value independently of external validation naturally enhances your appeal. Seneca's insights on time's value further highlight the importance of self-appreciation. He suggested that our lifespan isn't short, but we often make it so by wasting time. This perspective underscores the significance of valuing your time and, by extension, yourself. When you understand and cherish your worth, your attractiveness increases, not because you seek approval from others, but because you exude a sense of self-respect and assurance. These two rules, mastering the art of mystery and demonstrating your value, are crucial in transforming how others perceive and prioritize you. By applying these principles, you gradually shift from being perceived as an option to being recognized as a valuable, intriguing individual. This change isn't about seeking external validation, but about fostering a strong sense of self-worth and presenting yourself authentically and thoughtfully in your interactions. choosing not to waste your time on people who don't value you is a testament to your appreciation of your own worth. This doesn't mean being hostile or indifferent, rather, it means investing time in those who respect and cherish your time and energy. Epictetus, another revered Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of independence. In the realm of relationships, this means seeking validation and support from within rather than from others. Demonstrating independence and self-sufficiency makes you more appealing. This principle revolves around living with dignity, self-respect, and confidence, recognizing your own value and not hesitating to exhibit it in a balanced, modest manner. When you establish healthy boundaries, respect yourself, and diligently pursue your goals, others perceive you not just as another individual, but as someone significant and worthy of trust. Consequently, you naturally become a higher priority in their lives. Rule 3. Cultivate your own happiness. Finding and nurturing personal happiness is crucial in becoming important in the lives of others. Genuine contentment within yourself makes you more attractive to others. This isn't about feigning happiness but discovering what genuinely brings you joy and pursuing it. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, taught that happiness is internal. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. This implies that happiness doesn't hinge on others, but starts with your own perceptions and feelings about life. When you harbor positive thoughts and find joy in your own actions and achievements, you radiate a sense of confidence and contentment that naturally draws people to you. Seneca also highlighted the significance of being content with oneself. He believed true happiness originates from within and is not contingent on external circumstances. True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future, he advised. In practical terms, this means savoring the present moment and appreciating life's pleasures as they come, rather than constantly seeking happiness in others. Epictetus, emphasizing control over internal states, famously said, "Seek not the good in external things, seek it in yourselves." Your happiness shouldn't depend on others' actions or words, but on your own values, interests, and self-care. Implement this rule by engaging in activities you love, spending time with people who uplift you, and taking care of your physical and mental health. It's about creating a fulfilling life regardless of your relationship status. When you're content with who you are in your life, you don't rely on others to fill a void. Instead, you share your complete, joyful self with them, making others naturally inclined to be part of your life, attracted by your self-sufficiency, not because you need them for your happiness. In summary, cultivating a positive mindset, relishing the present, and finding joy in your own life are key to creating your happiness. When you share this happiness with others, you become someone they want to be around, naturally making you a priority in their lives. Rule 4. Recognize your worth and allow others to invest in you. Understanding your value, akin to a rare and unique gem that requires effort to attain, is essential in becoming a priority in others' lives. This aligns with Stoic philosophy. Epictetus, a renowned Stoic thinker, once stated, "No great thing is created suddenly." This applies to relationships as well. Meaningful connections develop gradually, necessitating time, effort, and commitment from both parties. When others invest their time and energy in you, they recognize and appreciate your value, enhancing the relationship's depth and significance. Marcus Aurelius, emphasizing inner strength and self-respect, believed that self-perception significantly influences how others perceive and value us. He said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Recognizing your worth and exuding self-assurance makes it more likely for others to see and acknowledge your value. This principle also resonates with Seneca's teachings on self-contentment and being beneficial to oneself first. He remarked, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This suggests that fears of not being valued by others are often unfounded. When you focus on being beneficial to yourself, others will start to recognize and appreciate your worth. In practice, this means leading a life that showcases your value. Engage in activities that expand your knowledge and skills, and take care of your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Create a life that others aspire to be a part of. Remember, when people invest their time and effort in you, the bond strengthens, and your significance in their lives grows. They begin to see you not just as another individual but as someone important and unique. To sum up, if you want others to invest in you, you must first understand your worth, continually strive for self-improvement, and build relationships based on mutual respect and effort. This approach elevates you to a position of priority in others' lives, not because you demand it, but because you naturally embody qualities that are valued and sought after. Rule number 5, which emphasizes living life to the fullest and valuing your own independence, is a key factor in becoming a priority in other people's lives. This rule encourages individuals to embrace their freedom and pursue their own hobbies and goals, finding happiness and purpose within themselves rather than seeking it from others. Marcus Aurelius, a wise Stoic philosopher, once stated, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe," encapsulating the essence of this rule. To live in harmony with oneself, it's essential to be aware of your own dreams, interests, and aspirations and actively pursue them. When you are content and fulfilled in your own life, you become more attractive to others, as they perceive you as a whole and self-sufficient individual who can take care of themselves. Seneca, another Stoic teacher, also stressed the importance of finding happiness within oneself. He believed that our happiness should not depend on our relationships with others. He famously said, "If you want to be loved, love." This implies that you should first discover love and happiness within yourself before seeking love and approval from others. By doing so, you transform into someone who doesn't require constant recognition but naturally receives it. Epicurean teachers advised their students to focus on what they can control, such as their actions, goals, and how they handle life's challenges. Their philosophy emphasized that we are not disturbed by external events but rather by our reactions to them. Rule number 6 underscores the significance of prioritizing your own needs. It emphasizes that taking care of yourself and respecting your own well-being is not selfish but crucial. By meeting your own needs, you exude an air of confidence and self-worth that naturally attracts people to you. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher, highlighted the power of inner strength and self-control. He stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This statement underscores the importance of tending to our own needs and recognizing that we can control how we treat ourselves, even if we cannot control how others treat us. It emphasizes that taking control of your life and well-being involves prioritizing your own wants and needs. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, emphasized the value of independence and self-reliance. He believed that our happiness should originate from within us and not overly rely on external sources for validation or contentment. According to Seneca, the key to a healthy and happy life is to find happiness within ourselves. Epicurus also offered insights on the subject, emphasizing the importance of focusing on things within our control, such as our actions and reactions. He recognized that external circumstances are beyond our control, but we have the ability to manage our responses to them. In summary, the 6th rule emphasizes that being a priority in other people's lives starts with putting your own needs first. It encourages self-care, self-respect, and the recognition that your well-being matters. By prioritizing your own wants and needs, you project confidence and worthiness, making you more appealing to others. Rule number 7 underscores the importance of valuing your time and presence as a means of making yourself a priority in other people's lives. This rule emphasizes the awareness that your time and attention are valuable resources and should not be given away indiscriminately. By recognizing that your time and attention are precious gifts, you convey that you have your own life, interests, and responsibilities. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized the significance of valuing one's time. He advised, "Do not act as if you had 1,000 years to live," reminding us of the limited and precious nature of time. This perspective encourages us to make the most of our time and demonstrates that our presence is not to be taken for granted. Seneca also stressed the importance of time, stating, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." This highlights the need to be mindful of how we spend our time and not be constantly available to others. By being selective in how we allocate our time, we communicate its value to others. Epicurus, another Stoic philosopher, supported the idea of focusing on what we can control, including our actions and how we use our time. He encouraged us to invest our time in activities that enrich our lives and make them more interesting. To respect your time and presence, it's essential to prioritize activities and relationships that align with your values and goals. This may involve setting boundaries, saying no when necessary, and being deliberate in how you spend your time. It also means ensuring that your own needs are met while considering the needs of others, striking a balance that prevents you from consistently being at the bottom of your own priority list. In summary, respecting your time and presence involves recognizing your intrinsic value and allowing your actions to reflect it. It entails being selective in how you allocate your time and attention, prioritizing what is important to you, and maintaining a healthy balance between your needs and the needs of others. Rule number 8 focuses on maintaining a balanced approach when starting conversations and making plans with others to become a priority in their lives. This rule advises against always taking the lead and encourages allowing others to initiate conversations or plans. By doing so, you demonstrate that you value your own time and interests, while also giving others an opportunity to show their interest and value in you. The quote from the wise Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, "The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing," emphasizes the idea that relationships, like life itself, require effort and flexibility. It's not about always being in control but finding a balance where both individuals contribute to the relationship. Seneca's teachings about independence and not relying on others for happiness align with this rule. Allowing others to take the initiative in communication shows that your happiness and self-worth are not solely dependent on them. It also allows them to miss your presence and reach out, demonstrating their appreciation of having you in their lives. Epictetus's perspective on self-discipline and listening over speaking, symbolized by the notion that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, reinforces the importance of finding equilibrium in communication. It encourages active listening and giving others space to express themselves rather than always dominating the conversation. In summary, maintaining balance when starting conversations involves giving others the opportunity to initiate communication, creating a healthy and reciprocal connection. It's not about keeping score or playing games but ensuring that both parties feel equally invested in the relationship, ultimately making it more fulfilling. Rule number 9 underscores the importance of controlling one's emotions in relationships to become a priority in other people's lives. This rule advises us to manage our emotional reactions in a way that promotes self-respect and respect for others. The quote from Marcus Aurelius, "The best revenge is to be unlike the person who did you wrong," suggests the wisdom of not reacting emotionally or impulsively to events. Instead, it encourages a thoughtful and logical approach to managing emotions in challenging situations. Controlling emotions in relationships means not letting our feelings dictate our actions or responses. It involves maintaining composure, empathy, and understanding in interactions with others. By doing so, we can foster healthier and more meaningful relationships, becoming a priority in the lives of those who appreciate our emotional maturity and stability. Rule number 9 underscores the importance of maintaining emotional balance in relationships by responding calmly and thoughtfully, rather than reacting impulsively or becoming too attached too quickly. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, emphasized the significance of controlling emotions and not suffering more than necessary. This means not allowing stress or emotional outbursts to dictate our actions in relationships and allowing them to develop naturally without placing excessive mental weight on them too soon. Epicurus also stressed the importance of controlling our responses to events, highlighting that what matters is not what happens to us but how we react to it. This perspective emphasizes our ability to control our emotional reactions, even when we cannot control the actions of others. It's about maintaining a healthy emotional distance while assessing the care and respect in the relationship. To implement this rule, it's essential to be mindful of how quickly and deeply you become emotionally invested in someone. Taking the time to get to know the other person and allowing the friendship or relationship to grow at a suitable pace not only protects you from emotional harm but also demonstrates self-care and a focus on the emotional quality of your interactions. This balanced approach makes you a more stable and attractive partner, increasing the likelihood of someone prioritizing you in their life. Rule number 10, the final rule, emphasizes the importance of having the courage to walk away from situations or relationships that do not respect or value you. This rule encourages you to recognize your self-worth and not be afraid to leave relationships that are not beneficial for you. It's a declaration of inner strength, self-respect, and a crucial step in ensuring that others see you as a priority. Marcus Aurelius's wisdom about inner strength and self-respect aligns with this rule. He emphasized that we have power over our minds, which translates to the strength to leave unhealthy situations coming from within. It's about realizing that while we may not always control how others treat us, we can always control our reactions to it. Seneca also emphasized the importance of believing in oneself and not settling for less than one deserves. The saying, "As is a tale, so is life, not how long it is," suggests that the quality of life and relationships matters more than the duration. In summary, having the courage to leave situations or relationships that do not respect or value you is a crucial step in making yourself a priority in other people's lives. It signifies inner strength, self-respect, and a commitment to ensuring that you are in relationships that honor your worth. The most important aspect of relationships is their quality, emphasizing that having someone in your life should not be solely to avoid being alone. Epicurus, another Stoic philosopher, believed in taking responsibility for one's actions and the freedom to choose. He asserted that only the educated are truly free, and part of this freedom involves the ability to leave situations that are not respectful or beneficial. Being ready to walk away from a relationship means establishing boundaries and adhering to them. It involves recognizing when someone is being disrespectful or one-sided and having the self-respect to exit rather than enduring less than you deserve. While it can be challenging, making this choice is a powerful assertion of your self-worth. In essence, being prepared to leave signifies knowing and asserting your own value. It means not fearing to leave situations where you are not treated with the respect and care you deserve. Following this rule demonstrates to yourself and others that you are important and should be treated with respect. Your worth is determined by the strength and grace with which you uphold your beliefs and self-respect, not by others' opinions. As we conclude our journey together, remember that you are the main character in your own life story. Your growth and self-discovery journey continues, and these 10 rules should serve as both guides and evidence of your greatness. Each time you take actions to value yourself, others will learn to value you more. Keep shining, growing, and looking forward to the next stage of your personal development.